Of course, it's voting day, and of course I voted for Pedro. Why wouldn't I? Anyway, we're not sure in your state and many others like this effed up state filled with medicated old timers. Your information, or your voters' information, is public information, just like almost everything else. Remember when Dale Earnhardt died, and they were fighting for his medical records to be concealed, like shut down, like not public information? Yeah, everything's public information here. But there we go. There's a couple of websites that allow your information to be revealed, like FloridaVoters.com. Guy made a whole website. Like, you can download the whole thing. Wow. Sells it. You can buy it for a couple of dollars a reel, apparently, from the state. I don't know what the hell this is. One time I had someone else, like, this guy was a real wise ass who ran this site. They had a video of some lady who found this site. She was freaking out about it. It used to be on here. I don't know. But then there's this one, another one? No. This might be it too. No, this might be, no, this is just a standard one. But again, you can put anyone's name in here and it'll come up. You can just go down your list. But there was one, and I can't find it. I might have bookmarked it. Usually when you search your name, it'll pop up. But it won't pop up if you're just looking for a voter's records website. But there's one that, oh, you can't see my secret things on the top. There's one that has like your whole neighborhood. You can really just basically go down the street and you can figure out what they're registered as, their date of, it says like everything, like date of birth, I think, even first name, last name, what they're registered as, when's the last time they voted, blah 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 blah. And some have like other like random stuff. One site even had like what vehicle they drove, because I guess they added something extra just because they wanted to be unique, because that is also public information. So you're better off just getting a dealer plate or something in your automobile. So that's information a lot of people just do not know. Here's an article right here. Tampa Bay Times. Should voters' personal data be kept secret? Lawmaker says yes. I say yes. Yeah, you get your home address, birth dates, all this stuff's right on there. Figure out how old people are. I think it's so stupid. So basically, if you wanted to vote for someone, they actually make this so easy in this country. You can just commit fraud openly and easily. Information just with an internet connection, thanks to Comcast or CenturyLink or I don't know, whatever internet service provider that you may be using. But thanks to them for allowing you to connect to these fine web pages, and then anyone can commit voter fraud by voting for someone else that's inactive. I guess you can, I don't know how you would do it. Maybe possibly you could change their address so it goes to like another address or an abandoned house or something and send something there. It's probably pretty simple, and it's done in these corrupt times. But that's just a lot of things that people are unaware of. And there's a lot of states that do this. This is not just the only state. There are like many states that your voter records are public information. I think like Arizona was one. I don't remember, there was a list of like probably at least 10 states. But so many people, again, they're just ignorant morons. They're totally unaware that this even exists. But it does exist. But it is a good thing, I guess, if you're trying to like screen people or something and see if they're legitimate or not. You could do that, or if you're trying to like track someone down, you find their address or something. It could be, that could be a plus, but that also could be a minus, depending on what they are using that for and what purposes. But keep voting, that's for sure. But this has to be abolished right here. This public shit. This really has to just be gone. I wish it was on the ballot. Someone brought it up to say like, should voter records be public information? I say no. I say not at all. Keep it private. And it's kind of bullshit too that if you aren't a registered Democrat or Republican, they won't let you vote in any of the primaries, which is BS. I'm not registered for either. I'm not picking a side, even though I'll never vote Democrat for anyone. Yeah. So that's that. Privacy policy, removal policy. See, this is BS too. Actually, this might be a little different. They changed it. Well, and are not guaranteed. Yeah, I think I actually filled out this whole thing. I used a phony, it's best to use a phony IP for this and like a junk email and whatever the heck. If they ask for an email. I don't think they do ask for an email. Enter your 9-digit floater. That's what they give you too, right? The voter ID is also on the website. It's also. And junk. See, whoever runs this thing is like really like the stupid person. This is where they wrote everything. I don't know, like they're a wise ass. They probably live in some little shack somewhere, and they think, "Oh, I got everyone's information. I'm a troll." Arr. So, if you mess up, it won't work. If you don't remember, stupid. So that's one. There's many more. Go find yourself, FloridaVoters.com, or just type in other things. There's one like Florida Resident Database or something. I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe it's Florida Resident Database. Maybe we'll type this in. Hold on. We like spell everything wrong. We like dyslexic as all hell. Maybe that's it. No, that's not it. That's not it. There's something else though. But I had voter records. I don't know. It's pretty bad. If you find yourself on these sites, just try to opt out on everything you see. If you want to know if you are or aren't on these sites, it's basically type your name into Google and your address and see if anything pops up. And a lot of the sites have opt out or removal request or whatever. And again, just use like a fake email, use like a phony IP, so then again that's not traceable to your computer or you. And start working on taking everyone off. It'll probably take you almost like a day to do. I do it now and then. I probably have to do it again. I check every couple months when there's still some that are on there. But I just like seeing the only person with my name that lives in about Tampa. So, and they're just like a couple years older than me, and I like don't exist, which is, I think, is pretty cool. So do that. Yeah, it's bad. A lot of people don't even know about it though. Ignorance in the world, like I always am going nuts about. It's so stupid.